I'm reading this afternoon with you from the Bible, Injiil, Matthew's Gospel, chapter 17, from verses 14 to the end, 27. So it's important to, as we talk to you from Switzerland, Hauteville, the town I was born, I came to faith in Jesus Christ through reading of the Bible and through the prayers of my mother. This is a town just a few hundred meters away where my mother bore me. And it's a long time ago, but I'm here following Jesus Christ. And the passage we read talks about him having authority, giving faith to people, driving out a demon. Then he produces the temple tax from out of a fish. So it's another miracle. And also he predicts his own death and resurrection. So let's see what it really says, verse 14 onwards, when we read what Jesus said when he returns from the mountain. He came near the crowd. And then a man approaches Jesus. He got on his knees in front of him. "Lord," he said, "have mercy on my son. He shakes wildly and suffers a great deal. He often falls into the fire or into the water. I brought him to your disciples, but they couldn't heal him." Now Jesus has to do it, right? "You unbelieving and evil people," Jesus replied. "How long do I have to stay with you? How long do I have to put up with you? Bring the boy here to me," Jesus says. "Come on, bring him to me." Jesus ordered the demon to leave the boy, and it came out of him. He was healed at that very moment. Then the disciples came to Jesus in private. They asked, "Why couldn't we drive out the demon?" He replied, "Because your faith is so small." What I'm about to tell you is true. If you have faith as small as a mustard seed, it is enough. You can say to this mountain, "Move from here to there," and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you. Then they came together in Galilee. Jesus said to them, "The Son of Man is going to be handed over to men. They will kill him. On the third day, he will rise from the dead." So the disciples were filled with deep sadness because they, though believed what he said, they wouldn't accept it. They loved him. Verse 24, read on. Jesus and his disciples arrived in Capernaum. There the tax collectors came to Peter. They asked him, "Doesn't your teacher pay the temple tax?" "Yes, he does," he replied. Then Peter came into the house. Jesus spoke first. "What do you think?" "Simon," he asked, "why do the kings of the earth collect taxes and fees from..." Where do they collect it from? Huh? Peter answered. "From others," Peter answered. "Not from themselves. Then the sons don't have to pay," Jesus said to him. "But we don't want to make them angry. So go to the lake and throw out your fishing line. Take the first fish you catch. Open his mouth. There you will find the exact coin you need. Take it and give it to them for their temple tax and for my temple tax." Jesus, if he is God, everything belonged to him. But still he paid the temple tax. The temple was the house of his Father. So he had the authority, but he didn't want to bother them with not giving the impression he wouldn't pay the tax. So he did it, and he showed how that everything belonged to him, and he knew that there was money in that fish, and he knew where the fish was and which fish to get. And his disciple paid the temple tax. believe in him, and you and your house will be saved as well.